Peace and blessings, family. I am Astarius Miraculi, and this is day 13 of 100 days of healing. And I am in atonement for the times when I have dishonored the goddess. And what a wonderful day this day to raise up, exalt, and honor the goddess, this being solstice, and also being day 13. You know, there are 13 moons in every year, as a woman has 13 moon cycles, you know, in the course of a year. And so the number 13 is so very associated with the goddess, with woman, and certainly summer solstice, you know, where the sun enters into the sign of Cancer, you know, which is the great mother. And all of that is happening today. And I was even looking astrologically and noticing that, you know, in this now moment, the moon and Jupiter are so close to a conjunction in Jupiter's expansion. So I want to take this opportunity to really, you know, honor, you know, the great expansion of mother, of woman, of goddess, and to offer the frequency of healing, you know, that which would bring healing and transformation to all of us. The number 13 is also very much related to the alchemy, you know, of like transforming poison into potion, you know, transforming darkness into light, you know, transforming something lesser into something greater, as I am of the intention to transform lesser behaviors into exalted resonance of a greater honor and expression of my own being. And so I thank you for co-creating with me and aligning with me in this process of creation on this 13th day in the 100 days of healing. And on this solstice day, I honor this day, and I offer these tones as a healing transmission for activating the alchemy, you know, for all of us, the alchemy of healing, you know, the alchemy of divine transformation. Thank you, beloved women, beloved goddesses, beloved divine feminine, for the great teacher that you are, for the ways in which you teach us the lessons of receivership, you know, how to be receptive and how to receive the blessings that life has to offer unto all of us. I thank you for your strength in childbearing, for that is an assignment that is really monumental. And many women often say that a man has no idea what it requires to be that portal of birth. And I thank you, beloved women, for taking on that responsibility and being the portal through which we could all be born into this physical experience. It's also looking astrologically and noticing that today the planet Pluto is in an exact trine with Venus, and the trine is a very harmonious relationship between the energies, and of course Venus is the energy of woman, once again. And so there's this wonderful opportunity in this now moment to really experience the transformation and the elevation of that something within all of us that is the resonance of the divine feminine, that is the resonance of goddess. And Venus is also our heart's desires. And with Pluto coming forth, and Pluto is the resonance of the alchemy, so we can experience the alchemy of transformation to bring about our heart's desires. And so in this process of taking responsibility for my shadows, my sexual shadows, and ways in which I have fallen off center, it's like really looking at how is it that I might transform, darkness into light, pain into joy. And, one of the things that I think about is something that I wrote called attitudes are more important than circumstances. I find myself in a bit of a stinky situation. And yet it's like fertilizer, so it's like, I believe it's wise not to despise it. I want to use the dung to fertilize it, and life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. And so I say, hear ye, O self, O seeker, play not a game of chance. Maintain a lofty attitude to conquer lowly circumstance. Some circumstances seem so bad, though goodness in disguise. It's up to us to see the good, or else be victimized. For if a circumstance seems down and we reject it with a frown, that circumstance is then compelled to pull us down in mental hell. But if we keep our mind and our heart on high, despite the pain of circumstance, up with our attitude the circumstance rises, and beyond its pain we then advance. Bitter circumstance is as a medicine to bring the wellness of a learned lesson. But we must swallow this medicine down to receive the healing and achieve the blessing. For if we spit this medicine out, life gives another dose, without a doubt. Then we become victim of circumstance, a tyrant from which we can't advance. Until we learn to face it with a smile, drink that bitter cup and go the extra mile, so that all things may be enhanced, because our attitude is more important than circumstance. And so I raise up, my attitude to transform a lower circumstance into something that can be a blessing unto myself, something that can be a blessing unto others. I hold that divine intention, for you as well. And I think about what is my highest resonance with woman, and what is my highest aspiration in interacting with women, and that would be the mated path. I have written a letter of summoning, I call it letter to my goddess, and being that this is solstice and this wonderful day of an expression of the divine feminine, I'd like to speak this calling out to her again and pray it be a blessing unto all men that feel that resonance within them, and a blessing unto all women who want to receive that resonance. And so I say, my sweet woman goddess, I summon you as the personified nectar of goddess at large. We are spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, creatively, and economically compatible. I love who we are. In flesh, I am ready to know who you are and where you are, because I know that you are. I call you forth in the name of every sacred love dance throughout eternity. Wherever you are, I send you my love, my support, my peace of mind, my creative juice, my wisdom, my pulse of abundance, and my every empowerment, for I love who you are. Sweet goddess of mine, I have inhaled your essence on the wings of my breath, and we have flown in the land of dreams. Dream awake with me, our togetherness in flesh and sacred blood, that we may now express our shared life purpose, bringing ascension to all. Let us be the universe finding itself through our joining, loving itself through our joining. Let us be the universe keeping sacred company with itself and feeling safe with itself through our joining. Let us be the universe honoring, empowering, enriching, and perfectly accepting itself through our joining. And let us be the universe standing by itself in the face of any and everything through our joining. The ring of our bond is the circle of eternity which has no ending. We are the microcosm of the celestial marriage of God Goddess, the macrocosm. I, the man God, with all the passion of heaven, call you forth, allow you forth, my woman goddess. Come swiftly unto me, our time is now. The universe has called our name. I love you and dream you awake into my life. Thank you so much for coming, with nectar dripping from heaven, Astarius Miraculi. Thank you for aligning with me on this 13th day in 100 days of healing. And please refer to the other videos to experience the progression that has brought us to this moment as we move forward to complete the 100 days. I love you with the passion of heaven.